The improvement will continue.
Before your betters! Setting waypoint.
The more of them you exercise, the clearer your path will be.
A weapon worthy of my blessed hand.
How'd you invite me over, friends?
I did this joke. I just they something like that. You don't stop there. It's almost like Spider told me that was getting this meeting like a private agency community force. That's why he showed up. Favorite jokes. He had a healthy sense of humor by himself. Mike was interested in the script. He had flown us out to Florida. This was like a 6-star hotel. I stayed from he bought out 20 floors, so you couldn't find out where he was. So when security took us in there, Michael opened the door. He had a piece of tape on his nose. He was like, "Hey man, what's that on your nose?" He flashed. He's like, "I got allergies, man. Come in." One of the most brilliant human beings I've met. He made me want to fight people for him because he was just his whole persona is just when you're around, he was like just like just angelic. I went to court with him. This guy followed me around just like ain't nobody go to court with him. Just like my grandfather's voice made me like his friend. I got it.
How'd you invite me over, friends?
I did.
This is your fault, though. I don't know, man. False wife. I helped you up, though. Get up, boy. That was a charge. They called a charge. It was funny because the people who finally found out about the ledger video was just like, damn, they bro. Here goes the same thing. The first thing about that, we was up 20. We got up 20 points on that. When this happened, they called this charge. Derrick Rose brother run on the court. I said, ouch. So we turned it up. They kicked him out the game. He came out the timeout. He held the ball. Crowd started blowing. Started going on the court. The game just got crazy. They started blowing us out. He and the white boy. So my dad started shooting. They tell Eric Gordon get hot. We lose like 10. They said, this is your fault, though. I don't know, man. For the score, man, it was a false swipe. I helped you up, though. I'm a real get up, boy. That was a charge. They called a charge. It was when the people who finally found out about the ledger video was just like, damn, they bro. Here goes the same thing. The crazy thing about that, we was up 20 points. And we got up 20 points. When this happened, they called this charge. Derrick Rose brother run on the court and said, So we turned it up. They kicked him out the game. He came out the timeout. He held the ball. Crowd started blowing. Started going on the court. The game got crazy. They started blowing us all. He and the white boys. So my dad started shooting. They come Eric Gordon get hot. We lose like 10. They said, this is your fault, though. I don't know, man. Number 44, man, was a false swipe. I helped you up, though. Get up, boy. That was a charge. They called a charge. It was funny because the people who finally found out about the ledger video was just like, damn, they bro. Here goes the same thing. The crazy thing about that, we was up 20 points. We got up 20 points on that. When this happened, they called this charge. Derrick Rose brother run on and said, ouch. This whole turned it up. They kicked him out the game. He came out the timeout. He held the ball. Crowd started booming. Started going on the court. The game got crazy. They started blowing us. All this he and the white boys. So my dumb ass started shooting. They tell Eric Gordon get hot. We lose like 10. They said, this is your fault, though. I don't know, man. Number 44, man, was a false swipe. I helped you up, though. I'm a real get up, boy. That was a charge. They called a charge. It was when the people who finally found out about the ledger video was like, damn, here goes the same thing. The crazy thing about that, we was up 20 points. And
that's the game.
We got up 20 points on them. When this happened, they called this charge. Derrick Rose brother run on the court and said, ouch. This whole tournament up. They kicked him out the game. We came out the timeout. We held the ball. Crowd started booming. Started going on the court. The game just got crazy. They started blowing us. All this Indiana white boys. So my dumb ass started shooting. They come Eric Gordon get hot. We lose like 10. They said, this is your fault, though. I don't know, man.
It didn't matter where I was. We go to the Pro Bowl, you're not getting me, because first of all, you thought we crossed the water. Don't think you can guard me. Ain't nothing changed. Because what's going to happen on show? You going to get your ass back to the mainland and think you can come in. I mean, losing, I promise you, losing hurts more than when you feels good. Pro Bowl. And I was fortunate enough to be on 3 teams, and my team won. But the losses that I had, I can only imagine losing the Super Bowl. Can you imagine the Super Bowl? Think about how many people you done brought there. How many you supposed to go have a good time when we lost the Super Bowl? That's hard, bro. I'm gonna hold you. I'm not going. Mama, Libby, y'all can go. I think I only lost one game. One game in my career that my kids actually come regular season, whatever, what the case was. Yeah. They already know. Kids quiet as church, Mike.
That Super Bowl loss with the Patriots that year. We lost to the Giants.
It was like a death in the family, wasn't no joke.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of different because I didn't contribute like I normally used to. Like, damn, that's messed up.
But to make it that far, though,
it was such a difference for me. This is why they consistently win all the time. Just watching the way they conduct themselves, watching the way they run things, top to bottom. There's just something in the air.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but everybody says the same thing. You hear it, but you never understand it until you've been on the team. Oh, now I get it.
That's Coach Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you played your first $5 lineup. It didn't matter where I was. We go to the Pro Bowl, you're not getting me because first of all, just off across the water, don't think you can guard me. Ain't nothing changing. So what's going to happen on your? You gonna get your ass back to the main lane and think you can cover me. No, but it's tough. I mean, losing, I promise you, losing hurts more than winning feels good. Winning the Super Bowl, and I was fortunate enough to be on 3 teams, and my team won. But the losses that I had, I can only imagine losing the Super Bowl. Can you imagine the Super Bowl? Think about how many people you done brought there. How many you supposed to go have a good time when we lost the Super Bowl? That's hard, bro. I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna go it. Mama, Libby, y'all can go. I think I only lost one game in my career that my kids actually come regular season, whatever, what the case was. Yeah. They already know. Kids quiet as church, Mike.
That Super Bowl loss with the Patriots that year. We lost to the Giants.
It was like a death in the family, wasn't no joke.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of different because I didn't contribute like I normally used to. Like, damn, that's messed up.
But to make it that far, though, and lose.
It was such a difference for me. This is why they consistently win all the time. Just wait, is that the favorite girl?
That's a funny story. I don't even know if you're going to remember this. Tay wasn't supposed to be called a D. Do you remember this? We started yelling at Tay the first play. Remember? Because you ain't supposed to be calling the plays. I see got hurt that week. So Tay's a rookie. He got to call the plays. It's the first play. We're like, give us a call. He's like,
Keith, what was first impression? I started. We seen him. I remember. We don't know. He's small. That's it on the field, though. Bam. Cover. We was like, okay, we got an outside line, we got a starter.
I nicknamed Tay the Flash. You know people get drafted, so you get to know your new teammates at practice watching the film. Now we watching the film, and I see, I'm telling you, what the heck is that? This way. But it wasn't just fast running, it was like make the play fast. I said, hey man, who the heck is this? Who is that? And they thought, oh, that's the guy from Nebraska. And from that day forth, he was the Flash to me. He's one of the greatest minds I've ever been around. Funny story, I don't even know if you're going to remember this. Tay wasn't supposed to be called a D. Do you remember this? You started yelling at Tay the first play? Remember? Because you made him supposed to be calling the plays. I see got hurt that week. So Tay is a rookie. He got to call the plays. It's the first play. We're like, give us a call. He's like, we still need to call him.
Keith, what was first impression? I started. We seen him. I remember. We don't know. He's small. I seen him on the field, though. Bam. Cover everything. Immediately, we was like, okay, we got an outside line, we got a starter.
I nicknamed Tay the Flash. You know people get drafted, so you get to know your new teammates at practice watching the film. Now we watching the film, and I see, I'm telling you, what the heck was that? This way. But it wasn't just fast running, it was like make the play fast running. I said, hey man, who the heck is this? Who is that? And they thought, oh, that's the guy from Nebraska. And from that day forth, he was the Flash to me. He's one of the greatest minds I've ever been around. Funny story, I don't even know if you're going to remember this. Tay wasn't supposed to be called a D. Do you remember this? We started yelling at Tay the first play. Remember? Because you made him supposed to be calling the plays. I see got hurt that week. So Tay is a rookie. He got to call the plays. It's the first play. We're like, give us a call. He's like,
You gotta get off my back. This is my first game.
I'm saying, y'all told me that bill. I was like, hey, we still need the car though.
Like, yeah, you was the first person to yell at me, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, that's right.
So, Keith, what was first impression? A starter. We seen him. I remember. We don't know. He's small. See on the field though, bang, 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 cover everything. Immediately, we was like, okay, we got an outside linebacker, we got a starter.
I nicknamed Tater Flash. You know people get drafted, so you get to know your new teammates at practice while in the film. Now we watching the film, and I see, I'm telling you, what the heck was that? This way. But it wasn't just fast running. It was like making the play fast running. I said, hey, man, who the heck is this? Who is that? And they was like, oh, that's the guy from Nebraska.
We got the Avis. It was two white ladies.
I don't know if he made a statement, but it looked like it. This look bad for Walker. Because if you ain't fuck with Scar like you supposed to, I don't think Shiesty would have did what he did. I don't think he would if he did. So if you ain't fuck with Scar like you supposed to.
You have 10 children with 5 women.
Yeah.
Have you splurged on anything?
More than child support. Child support. That costs $30 because that's every month.
How much is your child support?
This my family calls me.
Country Wayne says just taking care of his family costs him an insane amount every month. Then he risks up Sherry like it's none.
This my family costs me about $200.
$200?
$200. That's got $1 million worth of cost, but ain't nothing like that child support. People with feet walk up on you.
You have a lot of money because you're very, very successful.
Hey, you don't give me child support. Listen, are you a child support?
Are you single right now?
Yes, I'm single.
I'm the type of woman you want to get with because I ain't got no uterus.
I'll make some more. Man, you do make a good couple, though. I thought about that.
Today.
One day you gonna get better than this, right?
I got my own stuff because I could buy you 3 or 4 more cars. You have 10 children with 5 women.
Yeah. My ex-wife showed up to our kids' game with her new guy. He looked puffy, tired, and worn out. I was sitting there looking. Most people don't know this, but oranges were never supposed to be orange. The skin actually has more vitamin C than the fruit. Oranges evolved in the warm tropics of Southeast Asia. In that climate, ripe oranges actually stay green because chlorophyll acts as a natural sunscreen.
Damn, how long we supposed to be waiting, bro?
Traders brought oranges from tropical Asia to cold Mediterranean Europe. When temperatures dropped in winter, the cold broke down the chlorophyll and revealed the orange pigments underneath. Europeans had never seen a green orange, so they assumed that orange was what ripe looked like. That's why the industry gases orange fields with ethylene to break down the chlorophyll or dyes them with a chemical called citrus red. Number 2, the only reason you think an orange-colored orange is normal is because someone took the fruit somewhere cold enough to change its color, which is a pretty insane. Most people don't know this, but oranges were never supposed to be orange. The skin actually has more vitamin C than the fruit. Oranges evolved in the warm tropics of Southeast Asia. In that climate, ripe oranges actually stay green because chlorophyll acts as a natural sunscreen against the constant heat. But in the 15th century, Portuguese traders brought oranges from tropical Asia to cold Mediterranean Europe. When temperatures dropped in the winter, the cold broke down the chlorophyll and revealed the orange pigments underneath. Europeans had never seen a green orange, so they assumed that orange was what bright looked like. That's what the industry gases orange fields with ethylene to break down the chlorophyll.
Come on, leg and shit,
Number 2,
bro.
the only reason you think an orange-colored orange is normal is because someone took the change its color. Oranges were never supposed to be orange.
Oh, this fucking leg and shit. Oh, damn.
Oranges evolved in the warm tropics of Southeast Asia. Ripe oranges actually stay green because chlorophyll acts as a natural sunscreen against the constant heat. But in the 15th century, Portuguese traders brought oranges from tropical Asia to cold Mediterranean Europe. When temperatures dropped in winter, the cold broke down the chlorophyll and revealed the orange pigments underneath. Europeans had never seen a green orange, so they assumed that orange was what ripe looked like. That's why the industry gases orange fields with ethylene to break down the chlorophyll or dyes them with a chemical called citrus red. Number 2, the only reason you think an orange-colored orange is normal is because someone took the fruit somewhere cold enough to change its color, which is a pretty insane. Most people don't know this, but oranges were never supposed to be orange. See, it actually has more vitamin Fruit oranges evolved in the warm tropics of Southeast Asia. In that climate, ripe oranges actually stay green because chlorophyll acts as a natural sunscreen against the constant heat. But in the 15th century, Portuguese traders brought oranges from tropical Asia to cold Mediterranean Europe. When temperatures dropped in winter, the cold broke down the chlorophyll and revealed.
When the footage leaked online, I'm hearing that was $9 million worth of damage.
To show you how much I know, I just thought it was bullshit. But when I found out it was real, I was somebody really lit. Y'all know rock stars, bro. They ain't gonna get on top of it. They should go find this kid and hire this motherfucker.
When the footage leaked online, I'm hearing that was $9 million worth of damage.
To show you how much I know, I just thought it was bullshit. When I found out it was real, I was somebody really lit. Y'all know rock stars, bro. They ain't gonna get on top of it. They should go find this kid and hire this motherfucker.
When the footage leaked online, I'm hearing that was $9 million worth of damage.
To show you how much I know, I just thought it was bullshit. But when I found out it was real, I was somebody really lit. Y'all know rock stars, bro. They ain't gonna get on top of it. They should go find this kid and hire this motherfucker.
When the footage leaked online, I'm hearing that was $9 million worth of damage.
To show you how much I know, I just thought it was bullshit. But when I found out it was real, I was somebody really lit. Y'all know rock stars, bro. They ain't gonna get on top of it. They should go find this kid and hire this motherfucker.
When the footage leaked $9 million worth of damage.
To show you how much I know, I just thought it was bullshit. When I found out it was real, I was somebody really lit. Y'all know rock stars, bro. They ain't gonna get on top of it. They should go find this kid and hire this motherfucker.
I know it's like to stand over white men and watch them die. Everybody gets white perspective man. Cause I hold them too. Did I kill it? No, I ain't done. I've been telling you. Stop a little bit boy. It's called leadership skill. The gift of influence. I can have that stop a little bitty boy, nigga. This ain't just come, so I want to stand before the world, and I'm gonna die saying that there was a time and girl when we could have stood up and spit on them like they used to spit on us. I just had to do it. I just had to do it. I heard, I love it. Hey, that is not, I'm sorry. But, and I didn't do it out of malice. I didn't do it out of hatred. I didn't do it out of anger. I did it because it's my right, and they did it to us. I know what it's like to stand over a white man and watch him die. So I bring everybody here from my perspective, man.
Fucking leg, bro. Shit.
I've been telling what to do, stop a little bitty boy. It's called leadership skill. The gift of influence. I've been having that stop a little bitty boy. This ain't just come, so I want to stand before the world, and I'm gonna die saying that there was a time in the world when we could have stood up and spit on them like they used to spit on us. I just had to do it. I just had to. I heard, hey, Alex, nah, I'm sorry. Look, and I didn't do it out of malice. I didn't do it out of hatred. I didn't do it out of anger. I did it because it's my right, and they did it to us. I know what it's like to.
I think like an Elijah Green's son, this my little nephew, I think he's kind of on the grid. You said something earlier, I think he would be a better pro than a college player with much more space. Like, he came back out after that knee, played 10, 15 games, and kind of showed his shooting percentage were really put up. And we had my birthday actually this week, and he came, he took me outside and we wanted to talk and ask what I thought. And I feel like if you go back another year, you have potential to lead college basketball in scoring, and you have potential to be a top 5 pick. If you come out now, you have a good draft process, you can catch that backside a lot of people, but you're for sure so you get back to what you want to do. Just like I'm scoring. Back to school, bro. Back to school, you got a talented freshman class coming in at SC. Go back to school, but it's just like, I mean, to your point, that if you're locked in that lottery, that's life changing off the rip. But if you're not lottery, college, it doesn't look that bad. And I don't understand what the rush to get to the pros is. Like, I feel like now more than ever, you have to be ready to get ready to such a young seed. They don't have the movements that you can sit and learn behind now. Now you're thrown in the fire, or you're thrown in the G League. And to me, college is much better than the G League that far. So
that's why it gives.
They going to the finals. Without Wooten, though, like Wooten is a
fucking monster. To me, like, I think he's one of the most underrated bigs.
But you shoot that child, shoot that the way they shoot. They're white out there playing the way
White.
they a problem. It is scary for the East. I put my money on them to come out East.
For sure.
Jake Brown's already a killer. Like, you get this killer confidence. Jake Brown has been going through that all season, facing double teams. So now he gets to play one-on-one. Now you cannot double him now because you got that killer out there.
Would you say those two? Obviously, there's a lot of dangerous duels across the league.
Yeah.
Not to mention, but those two, they're playing right now. And Jamal and Goldberg.
Man, oh yeah, they going to the finals.
Without Luke, though, like, Luke is a fucking monster. To me, like, I think he's one of the most underrated.
Shoot that child, shoot that the way they shoot. They're white out there playing the way
White.
they a problem. It's scary for the East. I put my money on him to come out East.
For sure.
Jake Brown's already a killer. Like, you get this killer confidence. Jake Brown has been going through that all season, facing double teams. So now he gets to play one-on-one.
Yeah.
Now you cannot double him now because you got that killer out there.
Would you say those two? Obviously, there's a lot of dangerous duels across the league.
Yeah.
Not to mention, those two. And Jamal and Goldberg.
Man, oh yeah, they going to the finals.
Without Luke, though, like, Luke is a fucking monster. To me, like, I think he's one of the most underrated.
But you shoot that child, shoot that the way they shoot. They're white out there playing the way they a problem. It is scary for the East. I put my money on him to come out East.
For sure.
Jake Brown's already a killer. Like, you get this killer confidence. Jake Brown has been going through that all season, facing double teams. So now he gets to play one-on-one. Now you cannot double him now because you got that killer out there.
Would you say those two? Obviously, there's a lot of dangerous duels across the league.
Yeah.
Not to mention, but those two, they're playing
Better than that.
and Jamal and Goldberg.
Man, oh yeah, they going to the finals.
Without Luke, though, like, Luke is a fucking monster. To me, like, I think he's one of the most underrated.
Shoot that child, shoot that the way they shoot. They're white out there playing the way
White.
they a problem. It's scary for the East. I put my money on him to come out East. Jake Brown's already a killer. Like, you get this killer confidence. Jake Brown has been going through that all season, facing double teams. So now he's one-on-one. Now you cannot double him down because you got that killer out there.
Would you say those two? Obviously, there's a lot of dangerous duels across the league.
Yeah.
Not to mention, but those two.
And Jamal and Goldberg.
Man, oh yeah, they going to the finals.
Without Luke, though, like, Luke is a fucking monster. To me, like, I think he's one of the most underrated.
Shoot that child, shoot that the way they shoot. They're white out there playing the way
White.
they a problem. It's scary for the East. I put my money on this. Jake Brown's already a killer. Like, you get this killer confidence. Jake Brown has been going through that all season, facing double teams. So now he gets to play one-on-one. Now you cannot double him now because you got that killer out there.
Would you say those two? Obviously, a lot of dangerous duels across the league. Not to mention, those two. And Jamal and Goldberg.
They going to the finals.
Without Luke, though, like, Luke is a fucking monster. To me, like, I think he's one of the most underrated.
Shoot that child, shoot that the way they shoot. They're white out there playing the way they a problem. It is scary for the East. I put my money on him to come out East. Jake Brown's already a killer. Like, you get this killer confidence.
Everybody get up for the white people coming out and giving them a style. Just my only thing. You notice how when white people be at black events or other people events, everybody always say, make some noise for the white people. But when we be at yours, y'all don't say shit to us. I don't know if you have no little Taylor Swift concert. Like I said, don't back what up, dog. Okay? Make some noise for the back. Like, I don't stupid us. Everybody get up for the white people coming out and giving away. You notice how when white people be at black events or other people events, everybody always say, make some noise for the white people. But when we be at yours, y'all don't say shit to us. Y'all never be at no little Taylor Swift concert. Like I said, don't listen to the back what up. Okay? Make some noise for the back. Y'all don't say shit to us. Everybody get up for the white people coming out and kicking it with us today. Just my only thing. You notice how when white people be at black events or other people events, everybody always say, make some noise for the white people. But when we be at yours, Y'all don't say shit. You don't know Taylor Swift concert like it's going to that's what I know. Okay. Make some noise like the bad. Like I don't sleep with us. Everybody give it up for the white people coming out and kicking it with us today. This is my only thing. You notice how when white people be in the back of everybody always say, make some noise for the white people. When we be at yours, y'all don't say shit to us. Y'all never be at no little Taylor Swift. So like I said, y'all in the back of that. Make some noise for the bad. Like I don't sleep with us. Everybody give it up for the white people coming out and kicking it with us today. This is my only thing. You notice how when white people be at black events or other people events, everybody always say, make some noise for the white people. But when we be at yours, y'all don't say shit to us. Y'all never be at no little Taylor Swift concert. Like I said, go to the back without a go. Okay? Make some noise for the back. Like, y'all don't shit with us. Everybody give it up for the white people coming out and kicking it with us today. This is my only thing. You notice how when white people be at black events or other people events, everybody always say, make some noise for the white people. But when we be at yours, y'all don't say shit to us. Y'all never be at no little Taylor Swift concert. Like I said, go to the back without a go. Okay? Make some noise for the back. Like, y'all don't shit with us. Everybody give it up for the white people coming out and kicking it with us today. This is my only thing. You notice how when white people be at black events or other people events, everybody always say, make some noise for the white people. But when we be at yours, y'all don't say shit to us. I don't be at no little Taylor Swift concert. Like I said, go to the back without a go. Okay? Make some noise for the back. Like I don't shit with us. Everybody give it up for the white people coming out and kicking it with us today. This is my only thing. You notice how when white people be at black events or other people events, everybody always say, make some noise for the white people. But when we be at yours, y'all don't say shit to us. I don't never be at no little Taylor Swift. So like I said, go to the back without a go. Okay? Make some noise for the back. Like I don't sleep with us. Everybody give it up for the white people coming out and kicking it with us today. This is my only thing. You notice how when white people be at black events or other people events, everybody always say, make some noise for the white people. But when we be at yours, y'all don't say shit to us.
If you take astaxanthin for 1 month straight, here is what you will experience. I'm integrated cancer researcher and a naturopath practitioner, so let's get into it. Astaxanthin is the strongest organic antioxidant agent in the world. It is 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C, and the reason why flamingos are true. In the first week of taking astaxanthin, you will notice your mental energy and energy levels. Astaxanthin is very important for eye health. It actually protects your eyes from the light emanating from screens. By week 2, astaxanthin starts illuminating your skin layer. It keeps your skin super hydrated and moisturized. It also protects collagen and elastin from degradation, reduces redness, and protects it from UV damage. Your eyes feel less tired, and your vision might start to feel sharper. By week 3, inflammation starts to go down, and recovery will be boosted. There's joint pain, inflammation, better energy levels in general, decreased muscle soreness because it prevents lactic acid buildup, and you will have enhanced oxygen delivery to your brain and your muscles because it starts working on your blood vessels. And by the end of the month, your skin will develop a healthy undertone. You will have steady, clean energy without any kind of caffeine jitters, and your eyes will not be dry anymore and have better clarity. You will have flare-ups from inflammation, better joint recovery, brain fog is gone, mood is elevated, and you're going to feel much better overall. You only need 1 capsule per day, everybody. Take it anytime during the day, just as long as it's paired with food because it's fat soluble. You should also make sure it is sourced from microalgae because that is the organic form of sample absorption. This has 820 capsules in them, and again, 1 per day, so this 1 bag lasts you for
this fucking leg, oh.
Made in America, third-party tested here for heavy metals.
Holy shit, it's
And decide that he's so tired. You don't tell nobody this. He's actually so tired of injury. And he just doesn't want to shit. The man Jones bringing in his staff. His staff got so bad at injury because he was bringing them in and not listening to the protocol. You know who the man is around there that gets on everybody's nerves. Big drums there behind that disc. He tells me this word. You're either playing this year or we're moving on. Who the fuck would tell me who's running back? And for learning, I'll say this. I'm not going to be ready. I'm tired of playing with the game. They decided they so tired. You don't tell nobody.
My mid-downs, very nice, very peaceful, helps us out. I was 7'11", the guy behind me, high guy, girl comes up to him, she asks him out. He turns it down politely at first, because that's what you're supposed to do. But she couldn't take no for an answer. She just kept asking him out. He gets a little frustrated. He says something to a woman you're never supposed to say. She said, why don't you take my number? He said, frankly, ma'am, it's because you're ugly. Right? I was like, damn. But out of nowhere, four strange women just pops up and starts defending her. Like, how dare you call her ugly? You think you are? I saw this out days. I just want to be defending everybody else. So I finished the show. My confidence was high. Tried to talk to this girl. Like, hey, how you doing? She looked at me. She was like, you're funny, but you're still ugly. And I sat there in silence because I was waiting for my phone to be the bottom. Then they did, but it was still on her side. I beat her politely at first. That's what you're supposed to do. But she couldn't take no for an answer. But she just kept asking him out. He gets
What the fuck, man?
She said, why don't you take my number? He said, frankly, ma'am, it's because you're ugly. Right? I was like, damn. But out of nowhere, four strange women just pops up and starts defending her. So how dare you call her ugly? I thought this out for days. And this is what we doing now.
Hey, she is getting on my fucking nerves.
Tried to talk to this girl. Like, hey, how you doing? She looked at me. She was like, you're funny, but you're still ugly. And I sat there in silence because I'm waiting for my four women to pop up. Then they did, but it was still on her side. Be on, ugly man. Women are hitting on mid-downs, very nice, very peaceful, helps us out. I was 7'11", the guy behind me, high guy. Girl comes up to him, she asks him out. He turns it down politely at first, because that's what you're supposed to do. But she couldn't take no for an answer, but she just kept asking him out. He gets a little frustrated. He says something to a woman you're never supposed to say. She said, why don't you take my number? He said, frankly, ma'am, it's because you're ugly. I was like, damn. But out of nowhere, it's easy. They can store up and probably get this year.
If you can get out of this situation, girl, you know them damn fingers want you bad as a heartbeat, bad as the air you breathe, son. Why are you saying that much off the life? Next time, y'all encounter Charlie White, just walk past something like you don't see him. That would do more to hurt him than it would to hurt you. I know I did something about your family. Unless you got somebody that's expendable that you want to go to jail, I don't think you should do anything about it. He talked about my family member, he talked about everybody's family member. Yes. He's a windy dog. Some niggas just love jail. Man, that's crazy. The man was in jail, he couldn't stay in there. He was in there crying about I need to get my kids, I need to get my family. I just want to say, sir, if you will, can you get out of this situation? Girl, you know the damn feds want you bad as a heartbeat, bad as the air you breathe, son. Why is you saying anything to Charleston White? If your friends are your friends, next time y'all encounter Charleston White, just walk past something like you don't see him. That would do more to hurt him than it would to hurt you. I know I get it. I think you said something about your family. Unless you got somebody that's expendable that you want to go to jail, I don't think you should do anything about it. He talked about my family member, he talked about everybody's family member. Yes. He's a windy dog. Some niggas just love jail. Man, that's crazy. The man was in jail, he couldn't stay in there. He was in there crying and calling about, I need to get my kids, I need to get my family. I just want to say, sir, if you can.
Last week, I was sitting right here. I ended up bringing up Reggie Miller. It's Reggie Miller.
Top 75, yes.
Wow, yeah. Crazy how shit work. I'm catching my normal flight. I ain't gonna give y'all details because some of you motherfuckers weird. I see you I'm sitting next to. It's a guy. Face. Can't really see nothing. The eyes. Got like a hat on, sitting there. And as I'm walking up, he like, turn it down. It's Reggie Miller, right? So I'm like, I was two stores. So I'm sitting next to him. So I'm like, oh shit. And you know he saw.
No, he's
I'm like, oh shit. And man, when I tell you, we just got the chocolate. One of the best things. And
He's so does your tape change now?
Hopefully all around me, I'm wondering, did he hear it? He never brought it up, so it's chopping, talking. But I wanted to say, hey man, by the way, dog, I just walking by this and you heard it, but I never brought the shit up. So we just like kind of talked about life. One of the best individuals you ever come across, nicest human being. Last week, I believe it was, I was sitting right here. I ended up bringing up Reggie Miller. Is Reggie Miller top 75? Yes. Wow. Yeah. Crazy how shit works. I'm catching my normal flight. I ain't gonna give y'all details.
He rides his motorcycle. How?
This motorcycle?
You know why this
battlefield with Hickman, huh? No. Like this one. But I think you should ride this before. Before the time. Before you can NFL. He said this is going to be big one. This my race is going to be big one.
You told me why is his motorcycle?
Oh, shit, get on my nerves.
Ride this one. But I think you should ride this before the time. Before you can NFL. This is 55%. If you know this is 55%, it's going to be big one. This my race is for the big guns, you know?
You told me he rides his motorcycle. How?
Ride this motorcycle?
You ride this one.
Battlefield with Haiti, huh? No, I don't ride this one. But I think you should ride this before the time. If you know this is 55%, it's going to be big one.
Tons of fuck. Holy
You told me he rides his motorcycle.
swag shit. Really pissing me off right now.
Battlefield with Haiti, huh? No, I don't ride this one. But I think you should ride this before the time. Before you get NFL. This is 55%. This is going to be big one. This my race is for big guns, you know?
He told me he rides his motorcycle. How?
No, I don't ride this motorcycle.
You don't ride this one.
Battlefield with Haiti, huh? No, I don't ride this one. But I think you should ride this before the time. Before you get NFL. This is 55%. If you know what this is 55%, this is going for the big boy. This my race is for the big dogs, you know?
He told me he rides his motorcycle. How?
No, I don't ride this motorcycle.
You ride this one.
Battlefield with Haiti, huh? No, I don't ride this one. But I did used to ride this before the time.
Before you were in the NFL.
This is Suzuki Hayabusa. If you know what a Suzuki Hayabusa is, this is one for the big boys. This my race is for the big dogs, you know?
He told me he rides his motorcycle. How?
No, I don't ride this motorcycle.
You don't ride this one.
Battlefield with Haiti, huh? No, I don't ride this one. But I did used to ride this before the time.
Before you were in the NFL.
This is Suzuki Hayabusa. If you know what a Suzuki Hayabusa is, this is one for the big boys. This my race is for the big dogs, you know?
He told me he rides his motorcycle. How?
No, I don't ride this motorcycle. I don't ride this one. Battlefield with Haiti, huh?
You know, it's the white people this year.
We was the AC, we weren't even trying to make the club, we was trying to get down. We were tanking to get down. And the Williams and our team, he was like, we want to play. And we ended up making the AC, and then Bill was like, look, shoot at me in 3 if you can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert was up. Like, I was walking to the basket. Like, Mike Scott was fine. We played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous. In Atlanta. Game 6, we were scared to take it. We was shaking. We up like 8. We were like 2 minutes to go. David West like, they don't know how to win. I'm like, we know. It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We were trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, Dad, we going to the playoffs. And we ended up making the AC. And then Bub's like, let's just shoot at me 3s if we can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert was up. Like, I was walking to the basket. Like, Mike Scott was fine. We played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous. In Atlanta. Game 6, we were scared to take it. We was shaking. We up like 8. We were like 2 minutes to go. David West like, they don't know how to win. I'm like, no. It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We were trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, that we going to the playoffs. And we end up making the AC. And then Bub was like, let's just shoot as many threes as we can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert, I was walking to the basket. Like, Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous, lost in Atlanta. Game 6 with the Spirit team. He was shaking. We up like 8 with like 2 minutes to go. David was like, they don't know how to win. I'm like, I know. It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We were trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, yeah, we going to the playoffs. And we ended up making the AC. And then Bub was like, let's just shoot as many threes as we can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert was I was walking to the basket. Like, Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous, lost in Atlanta. Game 6, we was scared to say. He was shaking. We up like 8 with like 2 minutes to go. David was like, they don't know how to win. I'm like, I know. It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We were trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, we going to play. And we ended up making the AC. And then Bub was like, let's just shoot as many threes as we can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert was I was walking to the basket. Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous, lost in Atlanta. Game 6, we was scared to death. We was shaking. We was like, hey, like 2 minutes to go. David was like, they don't know how to win. I'm like, I know. It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We were trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, okay, we going to the playoffs. And we ended up making the AC. And then Bub was like, let's just shoot as many threes as we can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert was I was walking to the basket. Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys.
Come on with this bullshit.
In Atlanta. Game 6, we was scared to death. He was shaking. We up like 8 with like 2 minutes to go. David was like, I know. It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make it. We were trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, we want to play. We ended up making the AC. And then Bub was like, let's shoot as many threes as we can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert, I was walking to the basket. Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous, lost in Atlanta. Game 6, we was scared to tell. We was shaking. We up like 8 with like 2 minutes to go. David was like, they don't know how to win. I'm like, we know. It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We was trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, okay, we going to the playoffs. And we ended up making the AC. And then Bub was like, let's just shoot as many threes as we can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert was I was walking to the basket. Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous, lost in Atlanta. Game 6, we was scared as hell. We was shaking. We up like 8 with like 2 minutes to go. David was like, they don't know how to win. I'm like, I know. It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We were trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, we want to play. We ended up making the AC. And then Bub was like, let's shoot as many threes as we can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert, I was walking to the basket. Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous, lost in Atlanta. Game 6, we was scared to tell. We was shaking. We up like 8 with like 2 minutes to go. David was like, they don't know how to win. I'm like, I know. It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We was trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, okay, we going to the playoffs. And we ended up making the AC. And then Bub was like, let's just shoot as many threes as we can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert was I was walking to the basket. Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous, lost in Atlanta. Game 6, we was scared as hell. We was shaking. We up like 8 with like 2 minutes to go. David was like, they don't know how to win. I'm like, I know. It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We were trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like,
Oh, I gotta get my
we ended up making the
before
AC.
we do.
And then Bub was like, let's just shoot as many threes as we can. We're going to play 5 out. We're going to spread the floor. And Roy Hibbert was I was walking to the basket. Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys. It was up 3-2, got nervous loss. In Atlanta, game 6, we was scared as hell. We was shaking. We up like 8. We were like 2 minutes to go. David was like, "You don't know how to win." I'm like, "We know, we know." It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We was trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, "Yeah, we going to the playoffs." And we ended up making the AC. And then Bub was like, "Let's just shoot at me threes if we can. We're gonna play 5 out. We're gonna spread the floor." And Roy Hibbert was good. Like, I was walking to the basket. Like, Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous loss. In Atlanta. Game 6, we was scared as hell. We was shaking. We up like 8. Like 2 minutes to go. David was like, "You don't know how to win." I'm like, "We know, we know." It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We was trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team, he was like, "Yeah, he's one to play." And we ended up making the AC. And then Bub's like, "Look, this shoot at me 3 if we can. We're gonna play 5 out. I spread it." And Hibbert was good. Like, I was walking to the basket. Like, Mike Scott was fine. He played all small guys. It was up 3-2. Got nervous loss. In Atlanta. Game 6, we was scared as hell. We was shaking. We up like 8. Like 2 minutes to go. David was like, "You don't know how to win." I'm like, "We know, we know." It was the AC. We weren't even trying to make the play. We was trying to get Giannis. We were tanking to get Giannis. And literally, Lou Williams on our team. Hey, give me that.
Must be chilling. Cause you feel like you hear me? Hey, girls, you trying to do don't you? Stop. You better hurry up. Baby, I ain't gonna lie. I know this supposed to be a pickup, you know what I'm saying, game, and I do like classic girls. I like hoes a little bit better.
Man, what the fuck I get hit by next? Bruh. This shit is fuck off. Man.
I can stand for anybody. I see you got the balls in your head. Can I put my balls in your head?
What? I ain't gonna buy myself Levi's.
Can't whisper. This must be chatting. Cause you feel like you. You hear me? Hey, girls, you trying to do it? What you want to do? You better hurry up. Baby, I ain't gonna lie. I think it's supposed to be a pickup, you know what I'm saying, game?
Oh my god.
And I like hoes a little bit better. They say don't touch.
And then the ones who like to beat up on women, and they come in there, dudes making them suck their sticks with no problem. I knew a dude from Miami. A lot of us ain't mess with the dude. Like,
We unlocked private.
You always know how they come out and feel this shit. Gotta let them
Feel.
Yo.
Restore.
It's like my second time beating that out, bro. Y'all beat that shit fast as fuck.
Yeah, it was kind of fast. That was my first time playing it too.
Man, that's crazy, bro. It's like my fifth inning. I only beat it twice. You feel me? I made it first time like 5 times. I only beat it twice.
I have always been here.
Man, each time was hard as fuck. Like hard, bro. It took like 30 minutes.
You have.
Damn, that's true. It fucking took almost 2 hours, 3 hours.
That imprisoned me.
Yeah.
Now the stream, both of the win. Now it's just the bitches that are almost I got to beat. And then I beat all 3.
Red, I trust we shall find more of these beasts for the rest of us.
It is
I
not
beat all
safe to
three
linger here.
guys.
He will know his pet is gone. He will investigate.
And then
I
my
have
kid
folded
will
the
get
darkness
it.
in a pocket in which you can
Because I
hide.
got a bowstring.
There.
They both stays on my YouTube. I say, nigga, I got proof from your page. I'm up 2 now.
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Where's the golf carts? There it is. Only pay. So she got these dogs.
Getting home and getting to the same thing.
That is why Blue Chew Gold was created. Science shows that arousing